Welcome back to our channel. Today we are exploring the fascinating myth of Romulus and Remus, the legendary twin brother who founded Rome. But did you know that there are multiple versions of their story? Let's dive into 7 possible tales of these famous twins and discover the rich tapestry of legend that surrounds the birth of Rome. Ready? Let's get started. The classic tale, Raised by a She-Wolf. The most well-known version of the myth tells us that Romulus and Remus were abandoned as infants and left to die by the Tiber River. They were miraculously saved and suckled by a she-wolf until a shepherd named Faustulus found and raised him. According to this version, the twin grew up to be strong and courageous. They eventually overthrew their great uncle Romulus, who had usurped the throne from their grandfather Numitor, the rightful king of Alba Longa. They then went on to found Rome, with Romulus becoming its first king after a tragic dispute with Remus. Divine intervention. Sons of Mars. Another popular story highlights the divine origin of twins. Their mother, Rhea Silvia, was a Vestal virgin, but she was visited by Mars, the god of war, who fathered the twins. This divine percentage is often used to explain the extraordinary strength and destiny of Romulus and Remus. In this version of divine intervention of Mars, not only saved the twin brothers, but also grant them a heroic status. This eventual founding of Rome is seen as a part of divine plan, with a city destined to become a great empire under the protection of gods. The prophecy, destiny, and rivalry. In some variation, there's a prophecy foretelling that the twins would grow up to overthrow Romulus and restore their grandfather Numitor to the throne. This prophecy fuels Romulus' fear and led him to order their abandonment. This prophecy added a layer to destiny and inevitability of their story. Despite Romulus' attempt to thwart fate, the twins survive and fulfill the prophecy, suggesting that their founding of Rome was predestined by the gods. The Shepherd's Tale. Human compassion. A more human-centric version of the myths focus on the shepherd Faustulus and his wife Acca Larentia. In this story, it's their compassion and care that saved the twins, with the she-wolf being a symbolic representation of Acca Larentia's nurturing. This tale emphasizes the role of human kindness and the idea of the ordinary people can play a pivotal role in the rise of great leaders. The twin upbringing among shepherds also ties them closely to the land and the people they would later rule. Struggle of power, fratricides, and foundation. In the darker twist, some variations of myth focus on the conflict between Romulus and Remus. After directing to found a city, the brothers argue over its location and right to rule. Romulus ultimately kills Remus in the dispute, symbolizing the harsh realities of power and leadership. This version highlights themes of rivalry, ambition, and the violent foundation of power. Romulus' act of fratricide is seen as necessary, albeit tragic, step in establishing Rome, reflecting the idea that the birth of great civilization often involve sacrifice. The Lost Kingdom, Alba Longa's legacy. In this story, the focus is on legacy of Alba Longa, the ancient city from which Romulus and Remus descend. The twins' journey to found a new city is seen as continuation and expansion of their ancestral heritage. The narrative emphasizes the idea of Rome as the rightful heir and successor of Alba Longa, with the twins fulfilling the legacy that spans generations. Their quest to establish Rome is depicted as a mission to restore and enhance their family's glory. The Etruscans' influence, cultural fusion. Some variation of the myth incorporate elements from the Etruscan culture, which heavily influenced early Rome. In this tale, the twin story include interaction with Etruscan figure and tradition, blending their myth with historical cultural exchange. This version underscored the cultural melting pot that was early Rome, showcasing how the city's foundation involved not just local legend, but also integration of various traditions and influences. Romulus and Remus are depicted as figures who bridge different cultures, reflecting Rome's future as diverse and cosmopolitan empire. Each version of a myth adds a unique layer to the story of Rome, legendary founder Romulus and Remus. Thanks for watching this video, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit that bell icon for more fascinating tale. Comment down if you like this video and you want more stuff on Roman Empire. Bye bye.